The first EGF School Alumni Meet 2011. Hariba yamna memorable moment ama oiminari ba yai tharban bit asigi thoromasida dembiramli ba pai khujima amani matam amada ikhoina class 10 fawa school asida nursery degina class 10 fawa tamdarkiba ai samu takhi tamdarkiba ai lai gurumna tagat sabiyaraba masak koiraba ai school asigi nuchi jaraba oja guru si pai budima amani school asigi asidagi haukraba ai nuchi jaraba yamba chesing ai kalibesing ai generasing amadi presently hajir school sida tamdana leriba afaba samasama porongno bidangta tobut khotang logani hai chet wasa kalorena leriba ai chijaba sada sarasing koi bidimu no che bugloina taram mokchari ngasi ba first alumni meet thoromasiga mai lena ai ngasi gi kudong sa ba tang logjabani masigi kudong sa ba si ngasi mak sekolah sida tamli ma mai misi mi da bangta award amuk tangaina katjagana bani army award asi anaki felicitation program asiga di ai kudong sa bagi anjado nangokre ada next session 2012 I believe that the Sahigina class 9 Karima Mahirishing Amadi class 10 appeared over the Mahirishing now Pigidava Evarly Ahanamutada Aishama Kimi Aishak Taksagi Aisham Kimi Basas Patimayum Sursan Sama Tawala Chowa Pitin Makadagini Matamamada 1991 I went back to the school city class nursery degi na 10 power tamduna school city ex student amawina ai 1991 da school city pass out or ai doctor kibani yana pungin nungslingai momeni matamamada ikoi kasi mangna uriba kasi maglib liba stage sa chiki jaga asima matamadul le bonate koi lejira matamda I nakokpa school amada koise tamduna lakibani lai oikraba ai butapi tamena oja guru kaya mana amadi hauji yang mating laiba tungki sama samugi tamakta sobat hodang lulu laiba lamdam asikak tagi natana manipur magi kantek coba ucap kya galana potopek kaba ai pasalaba lai guru laba oja guru kaya mana aiba The Wilton Flower School of
the discussion on the workshop called Every Career is Good, but the choice is yours. I would like to request the keynote speaker of the day, Dr. L.G. Sharma, to kindly come to the dais, and Nawaz Khan, Tauba, next editor, also requested to kindly come to the dais as the moderator of today's discussion. Along with this, I request Ziaur Rahman, Opendra Singh, Mohammad Iqbal, Okram Jyoti Kumar, Lasanthem Prem Kumar to kindly come over to the stage and take the respectful chairs. Thank you very much.
In the morning itself, and we are just continuing with that spirit. Now, we are here to start the workshop on every career is good, but choice is yours. For this, I request L. Jibon Kines, Director in Charge, MIMS, Manipur University, to give the keynote address. Thank you.
Thank you. Dear friends, thank you, Mr. Nawaz Mantova, and I'm happy that I'm amongst the panelists here, and also I'm happy that I've been given an opportunity to be here on this stage, and also a chance to speak on the topic that is every career is good, the choice is yours. And I'm thankful to my friend Mr. Biswajit Okram for giving me this opportunity, and I'm very happy that I'm amongst the young friends who will save the future of the region, and a lot of responsibilities are there on our shoulders, dear friends. So straight away I'll start with the topic. I'll share some of my ideas and experiences on this topic. So, every career is good, choice is yours. I was trying to do some homework regarding this. And one thing, dear friends, let me speak in English. I love to speak in my mother tongue, but today I'm speaking in English is because of your career, because all over the world, English is becoming important. That is also cited in the previous function. And also, many a time I wonder that we spend so much time learning this language, English. My experience is that when a child goes to school, the first thing he learns is A, B, C, D. A, apple, B, ball. And many things are written in English language. But why we take so much of time to learn this language? Many a time I ask this question. With little more observation, I feel that we can learn the language. So I have this feeling that we need to be observant. We should not allow this language to be something that we need to master too. Alright. Now, when I look in the dictionary, what is the meaning of career? And I found that is a course of progress through life, or a distinct portion of life. And when we talk of career, we have career objective. And another objective is we have life's objective also. So, what kind of a person would you like to become? What kind of a person would you like to become? That is very important. So we need to be the person you want to become from right now onwards. When we look at career planning, we can divide the career planning into 3 phases. When I look in the literature, I find that they can be divided into 3 phases. One is planning personal life. The second is planning social life. And third is planning vocational life. So, when we plan for career, we also need to understand that we also need to plan for our personal life. What kind of a person I want to become? And also, we also need to think about the social life. What is my role in the society? I should become role model for the society. So these two aspects also we need to ponder on, we need to think, besides the vocational planning. And when we talk of career, we need to remember two things. Two things becomes important. One is you, the other one is environment. So we have to adapt in the environment. To adapt in the environment, two things are required. One is I myself, the other one is the environment. That is why we need to understand ourselves, and also we need to understand the environment. We need to understand the environment more. We need to understand the environment more and more. Why? Because the environment is becoming more and more dynamic. So, the first thing is introspection. That means, who am I? What weaknesses and what strengths do I have? Many a time, dear friends, you're told to analyze your weaknesses. Know your weaknesses, but please stop for some time, because one day this place will become a place vibrant with activities. So we should be prepared for that. And then there are many problems that we face, but let me also cite that whenever we face problems, we always give two options. That is my experience with life. When I face a problem, I always get two options. One is go down. One is I also have a chance to go up. So that is very important. That is why our attitude is very important. And then I came across some literature on what is the meaning of success. What is required to be successful in life? Ivy League universities in America, they did research work, and luckily I came across a piece of article in a newspaper. They found out that success is because of attitude. 80% because of attitude, and 20% because of your capability. So you may be a capable person, but if you feel that it's not possible, then you'll see negative things. But if you see that, yes, I will try, there are multiple possibilities. Yes, you can strive, you can try, then you become successful. And also, one question is that, I ask you one question. If you don't know what you do, you want to do something, but if you don't know the answer, what do you do? That's a question. Please think about it. If you don't know what to do, if you don't know the answer, you have a question, but if you don't have the answer, what do you do? The simplest thing is that, forget your ego. Go and ask somebody who knows the answer. He or she will tell you. So the problem is, not knowing is not a problem, because you can always go to somebody who can give you an answer. But if you don't know what question to ask, that will be a problem. So that is why education. See, now we are living in a world. We're living in a world, now we find that there are two kinds of world emerging. Every day things changes. It's because of the virtual world. There are already 2 billion people in the virtual world. That is the net world. That is the internet world. That is the world where people come and today in the morning we find that interaction was there. Why was it possible? It was possible because of the internet. And because of its existence, change is taking place. And And I find that we don't feel that change to a great extent. And I see that business model become redundant and systems became redundant because of the change that is taking place in the virtual world. Now questions are asked about the education system. So for example, right now, just some time back we found some of the alumni talking to us. If a person from, say, Cambridge or Harvard or Oxford, if they are going to deliver a lecture, if they become teachers, then what is the question here? The question is that, do they become teachers, or what about the role of the teachers? So that is a question that people have started asking. But I would like to submit my humble submission, that is my personal opinion, that technology may change, but technology is there to help human. I am also a person who did computer science and IT science, one of the first who did computer science from Manipur. So I have this feeling that computer is impacting on the society. A lot of change is taking place because of computer science and also because of the internet. And we cannot sit here and afford to remain complacent. And we have to understand what is happening in the virtual world. Because of the virtual world, change is taking place. Okay, I'll cut short the long journey in few sentences. It's just like this, that about career, we have to understand what kind of a career we like to embark on. We have to understand the journey. And my simple advice is that whatever we do, there will always be a career for us if you strive for excellence, if you strive for quality. Because there will be no compromise on quality, because people will come to know whatever we do is of quality stuff or not, because things are becoming more transparent because of the virtual world, and the virtual world impacting on the real world influenced by the virtual world again. And there's no wall in the virtual world. Things are becoming more and more transparent. So dear friends, my last advice to you all is that whatever you do, anything that is worth doing, please keep in mind, excellence in mind. And also this is for all you youngsters. I feel very happy that today when I came in the morning that you were there. And in Manipur, I feel very sad when I see that, timekeeping. Because in every function, in every religious functions also, I feel bad to see that time you have to take care of the time. Because if you see the ways, you are paid by per hour. But I feel happy that in Manipur, I find that the schools start on time. I'm yet to come across schools which does not start on time. The entertainment industry start on time. We need to learn, and we have to imbibe this in our culture that things move and things start on time. So be the part, be somebody who is on time, and things will happen on time. And today, 5 minutes today, and then 5 minutes in the future will be equivalent to hours, because things are becoming more productive. So friends, always remember that whatever is what we is what doing well. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
And first of all, say that I'm not forcing all of you to choose the medical career in your life, but I'm just saying you that